Welcome back to the channel. Winter here. It is day 8 of the item shop. This is being recorded and live streamed live on Twitch. And yeah, we're just going to go right into the shop. So hopefully Mace Windu is here because it is Friday. So here we go. Okay, middle of the shop. Star Wars at the top. Mace Windu is here. Okay, 2,000 V-Bucks for his bundle. I knew this ahead of time. I'm just going to double check if anything else Star Wars related is here. These ones are leaving today. And yeah, okay, so it's just Mace Windu. So Anakin didn't show up, or Padme, but we got Mace Windu. So 2,000 for that. 2,000 V-Bucks off the 4,000. It's crazy, by the way, but they'd even consider charging $40 for a bundle, but it's good it's on sale. So we got Mace Windu. Really good looking skin of Samuel L. Jackson. He's got his lightsaber. Too bad his pickaxe isn't a lightsaber, right? Again, we need one of those in the game during this season. We got the hood down, which is nice, but he's still got the robes on. And then we got the robe off. So this is like him, like full battle stance, like Geonosis, you know, pretty cool stuff. Pretty awesome. So like this is him hiding. And then we got the battle mode. It would be super funny though, or not funny, but cool, if mid-battle he had a built-in emote. And this goes for all Jedi, where if you're wearing the hood one, you can take off the hood. Or like take off the robe in general. But that would just be a full-on stretch, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool. It's cool that he also has a Lego, so that's nice. It's not like, oh, my Mace Windu figure is not there anymore. I moved him. It's cool. Then we got the Jedi Order crest. Now, if people have been watching my Twitch streams, I always mention the Rey back bling would be the best thing to have with any of these Jedi. I'll put a picture up on screen for the post edit, but that's what I'm referring to. We got the emote here. No lightsaber again. They gave him a sword. That's cool though. We got the ship. Again, the Anakin bundle had a full-on glider of this ship. Same with the Obi-Wan bundle, so it's a little bit sad that we don't get this in like purple. But at least we have it here as a backbling, I guess. I guess. We get the wrap is just called Windu. That's kind of funny. You can't see it because of I'll move the camera. You know what? There you go. It's called Windu. I moved it down. Yeah, there we go. So it's reactive. I think it's the Jedi symbol. Yeah, so it lights up purple. That's okay. And then he has the base. Now, I didn't actually think the base was going to be part of his bundle, but it is. So that's kind of nice. You know what? It actually is not bad. You are getting a lot of value, like, intended, because, let's see. So his back bling, you know, 1,500 for that with the pickaxe, 1,800. Yeah, I could see this being worth 20 or 2,000 V-Bucks. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty tempting for 2,000 V-Bucks just by himself. That's kind of a nice skin. I'm going to hold out though. He's leaving the May 16th. I always wait. I am, however, looking very closely. We're going to skip Maul because he's not leaving. Down here, are these cars leaving? No. At these two. This is very important to hear right now. This goes for both Twitch and YouTube if you're going after these characters. This bundle is leaving tomorrow. So when tomorrow hits, it's just going to be this chick, Leia Organa, and Han Solo by themselves for 1,500 each without the pickaxes. So everything else is leaving. That would be like the only thing though, because you could buy them separately. If you bought them separately though, like by themselves, you would be going over this price, and that might affect you down the line because I don't know how that works. When a bundle comes along, they're not going to refund you 500 V-Bucks like next year if you buy the bundle. So yeah, you have to be careful about that. And then Luke. Yeah, Luke is a good skin. 1,900. It's 2,400 in total. And it's really tempting to get him. Because now that Mace Windu's in the shop, I'm in a dilemma where it's either him for me or to get Mace Windu. Because buying both is kind of expensive. But it is a tricky thing, because the good thing about Luke is he comes with a glider. He's also 400 V-Bucks more expensive because of this, but I already own this. He's got a nice back bling. He's got a pickaxe, nothing crazy there. And then he's got this. But it would be really cool to have the Rey back bling with either Luke or Mace Windu. But this is very tempting. I might buy him at the end of the shop. I might just zoom back up and get him. But I think I'm kind of ditching this for this year to save it. We also got the ARC Trooper, but he's not leaving. Since he's not in a full-on bundle, he's going to be staying around for the entire season. Unlike the bundles, though. This is a good one to get, though. We got the Imperial Trooper. I'm really surprised these instruments are leaving. They should just keep adding on to the Star Wars section. They shouldn't be removing stuff during the season. That doesn't really make any sense, unless they're going to keep constantly adding new instruments from Star Wars, but I doubt they're going to do that. But this stuff is pretty good. We got the shoes. I think these are new shoes. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. We got these dances. What else we got? New FNCS bundle that was added. I got this emote way back in the day. $2,500 V-Bucks for Champion Kuno. The Rinzo. Another crest. The pickaxe that everybody cares about for some reason. This is not worth... I always say this every single time. 2,000. This should be an 800 pickaxe. This should not be 1,200. I say that every time. This is fine though. We got these skins from yesterday. Everyone here was also a bestseller by themselves except for this guy. This guy was not a bestseller. Every other character was. Yeah, sweaty pickaxe. Again, I don't know why it's that price. It's too much money. It should be the same price as this. We got this thing. We got the... I want it to be louder. Go louder. Here we go. That's really good. I think I see a new skin below, I think. Pretty good. Yeah, this one. I saw this one. So the pineapple guy is leaving. And then there's this chick. So the snow carver. Those were best selling. Yeah, the dances were best selling. Yeah, everything. This one wasn't, and this one wasn't, but I think the rest were. Maybe not heel down. I saw back on 24 though as a best selling. This one is leaving today. I'll tell you one thing. This is going to be best selling for sure. Like 1,100 for a good skin like this, like a decent skin. That's going up there. Also, it's new. The pineapple was best selling when it came. It's a nice skin. I still would get this one over, say that, because I like how goofy it is. Sid, yeah, Sid's back. I always found Sid to be a good one. I have a Sid though. I have the Raven Sid from the Lego Pass, but I always liked this red panda version of her. So I think that's a good looking skin. I like the color scheme more than, say, Minty and the pink one. So I like this one. I have her. She's cute. Yeah, she's a good skin. Like I would only roll around though as this version of her, maybe even with the hood up. But yeah, that's a good skin. Like this specific version, I really like. She has no back bling for 1,000. It's a little bit strange when it comes to that. Haze, flipping out. We got these ones, the sweat skins, focus, pit stop, all the ones from before. Wish she was 800. Yeah, it would make more sense if she was 800. Again, she's got no back bling. The Marvel skins. So the Black Widow by herself was best selling, but not the bundle. And I get that, right? Because most people just want the skin. and they can like save 700 V-Bucks not getting these. But getting this means you can like pair these gliders and stuff with other things, because they're good looking stuff. Like everything in here is good looking, but you could turn 2,200 into 1,500 just by picking up the skin, and that's what the majority of people did. So yeah, we got Thunderbolts actually leaving today, so we will finally cover this. If I was going to get anything from here, it would probably at this point just be Winter Soldier. But this is Marvel we're talking about, so these things will come back very frequently every time. But Star Wars, on the other hand, that's usually just every so often at May the 4th. So as much as I would like to get Winter Soldier, I'm not. It's also kind of scummy that they're continuing their trend of fucking you're getting Mace. True, 2,000 V-Bucks for him is not bad after I saw that bundle. But again, no back bling with this guy for 1,500. 1,800 with two of them. Add 200 more V-Bucks to your Mace Windu at that point. So we got the mac and cheese one. That's always a cool emote, by the way. That is goofy. Very nice. We got the White Widow. Again, like, if it wasn't Star Wars, I'd maybe consider this, because you do get a lot for that price. Like, you do. But it's mainly the Winter Soldier I'm after, so yeah. And then the wraps aren't even included into the main bundle, so yeah, there's that. But they are reactive. This one shoots electricity. This one is like, yeah, like bullets or something. We got the music. Nothing else down here. We got the Knight Rider car. That's super loud. This guy was best selling. Makes sense, because it's a collab car. That's pretty good. The emotes. No new bundles down here. A little bit unfortunate. Back up though. It's 12 minutes in the recording. It's really tricky for me because I'm basing my V-Bucks on a couple confirmed purchases I'm gonna do, which makes this more tricky because I'm purchasing the Anakin bundle for 1,800. I'm gonna purchase the what is it called? The Mandalorian bundle. Did I say that? The Mandalorian bundle and the Anakin bundle for sure. So it's kind of tricky, you know, it would be Luke Skywalker or Mace Windu for me. So who really knows? Yeah, the Anakin's one is the best deal for Star Wars bundle. Oh, there's also Darth Jar Jar. That one would be crazy, you know? And then there's also a possible gaming collab that's coming. And a lot of people have heard about it and kind of leaked it. But it is gonna be the new version of Doomslayer. So this guy from the new game is apparently heavily leaked to be coming because they're releasing the new game. So that might be where a lot of V-Bucks get placed. I'm going to end it here. Mace Windu is the big ticket thing for today. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. But that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.